We got the last, well, the missing core flame that was missing from the Earth Titan, and now we're going into this last area where Evernight is hiding, which is a big question of what happened to our ally and friend March 7th, and so that is what we're going into right now. So, personally, I'm highly invested. If it was any other character that's not a main character, I'm usually like, just a new gotcha character, right? But this is one of our main heroes that is like currently in danger, so I don't know how this will go.
Go forth with courage, little gray fry.
Little gray fry.
My ocean currents will guard your arrival, and my songs will accompany your journey ahead.
She played Xenosaga Episode 2 Shion, by the way, Chris, if you ever play Xeno games. When I return victorious, I'll throw a bonfire feast for you.
You still remember how much I love fire and feasts. Alright then. It's a promise. Go find your companion and see your journey through. I'll raise a glass while I await your triumphant return.
I'm so scared.
When we reunite in the ocean at the boundaries of this world, let me play a song for you beneath the glow of fire. At the end of the sea of flowers, the souls of the living shall warm thy fingertips, and after an embrace, there shall be eternal separation. If I hadn't met you at the end of the world, I would have thought Lady Trinan's prophecy was wrong.
Oh no! In the new world, the sea of flowers will surely bloom.
As Lady Trinan used to say,
I'm so upset.
Fate is not the flowers that bloom at the end of the road, but where people tread beyond the gate. Thank you. My own path has finally come to a gentle end. Take all beautiful wishes with you, march forward with determination, and don't look back.
Oh no! That's sad. Cassius is a real one. She was a good person.
This place was once Nestia's altar. Could the golden thread be leading us to the world's deepest secret?
Oh,
A
Amphoreus.
symbol in the shape of Amphoreus?
Also Ouroboros, also Xeno, also the snake eating itself. Anyway, I've never seen it. I feel like I've seen this somewhere before, right?
Where was it? Can you remember?
Remember the Eye of Twilight's mural?
Which Titan is this?
It's very similar, yet somewhat different.
That doesn't make sense. How could a world enclosed within the scepter have a way of knowing what it looks like from outer space? Unless the mural isn't a drawing of Amphoreus, but rather someone saw the mural and shaped the world in its image.
That's a scary thought.
Could that someone be Xandar? No. His concession proves that this place where Evernight is hiding must be a blind spot of the experiment. I'm afraid not even Xandar knows about the existence of this great tomb, or the secrets buried within it.
Finally found his weakness? Nah. He's using me to dig up these secrets.
He must be calculating something. But this time, with the Chrysoceres giving us their full support, we've had the upper hand from the start.
Yeah, true, I guess.
This forbidden realm remains undetectable to Xandar, and even Fine and Stripe merely opened the entrance. Yet Evernight can freely swim through it as she pleases. It cannot be reached by the erudition, nor can it be erased by the destruction.
Sort of like Limbo in a way,
Be
right?
careful. What lies dormant beneath may well be Amphoreus' final path. Remembrance.
It should be Fooly.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
We're not gonna go into the puzzles, we'll come back for those later.
It's endless. It feels like we're plunging into an abyss.
It's one of our little bug friends. Which I never read what they say. I really should.
Are those distant structures all entombed data?
Oh, wait, is this just straight down? Okay. Oh my gosh, getting stuck on the stairwell.
The whirlpool of remembrance. Bottomless and unfathomable. Behind this mist must be Evernight's domain. Ready? Once we step
Yes,
inside,
this is
I'm
why.
afraid there will be no turning back.
This is why I stopped right before this part, because I was like, guys, this is gonna be it. Let's go and save this
For
world.
March 7th. And for Amphoreus. Let's go. On the Trailblaze, no one gets left behind.
I can really agree with that. I can say no one has been left behind. They've chosen to stay at planets, and they've got off the express of their own accord, but...
Your voice sounds different from usual. I only hear a hint of curiosity.
Ooh.
The rest is all fear. Beautiful memo keeper.
Black Swan Run?
I know exactly where that fear comes from. The Evernight is a mimetic entity's natural nemesis. They will swallow you whole with just a flick of my
Isn't
pinky
she
finger.
Evernight?
I am the Garden's enemy. I have never denied that fact.
I have to say, Miss Evernight, you've certainly got a unique way of protecting people. At least she's still willing to talk. Is it because I disobeyed the Garden's rules? Maybe I still have a chance.
Be careful what you say, Black Swan.
I don't think you do.
It's not very elegant to spy on someone's thoughts, you know?
Wow, okay.
Well, before you get rid of this beautiful memo keeper, the least you could do is answer some of my questions.
Why should I do that? So you can buy more time and send a message to your companions?
And here I thought you were already watching my companion's every move.
I am. Earth stirrings have ceased. They have defeated Terravox and are heading here as we speak.
Don't tell me that's part of your plan, too.
It's not, but I'll make good use of it. Fighting alone against an entire world, even I might miss something. But I know how to adapt to the circumstances. Just like right now. How I've decided to let you go. I like you, little bird.
Wow, okay.
Your longing for memories remains pure. Unlike those memo snatchers.
Your most precious quality is how you've yet to be tainted by the garden's dark side.
I'll take that as a compliment. But I still don't understand why you've kidnapped me here.
Well, seeing is believing. So, why don't we take a stroll together? This ruin buried deep underground is called the Kernel in the language of erudition.
But it's a
I
computer,
give it a
so
friendlier name.
of course.
The heart of Amphoreus. The great tomb of the Nameless Titan.
The Nameless Titan.
You'll see with your own eyes just how important the remembrance has been in this world. And how we will stir up the waves of oblivion to douse an eon's ambition.
You've been hiding here all this time.
That's right. Curious about how I discovered this place?
I
It's
am.
not actually all that complicated. The road we just walked was the beginning of March 7th's journey in Amphoreus.
Wait, how did she end up in here?
Beginning?
Do you still remember how 3 paths are said to intertwine
Right.
in Amphoreus?
Destruction.
That 3 entities, each comparable to an
Oh.
emulator, left their marks in this
Oh,
world.
okay.
There's Xandar,
Right.
Iron Tomb, and
That's right. To this day, there have been no
Right.
signs of the entity corresponding to the remembrance.
Uli.
The Garden of Recollection was curious about that too.
But that
So the
doesn't make
memo
sense because we
smashers
got
spent an
recognized by their
unimaginably long
remembrance.
time chiseling out a tiny channel to peek into the
So at
world.
one time, Fuli had to have
But
disappeared?
there was always a power in the memory zone that kept them out. And when March 7th's consciousness was seized, it was a ripple of the remembrance that protected her and sent her in here.
So wait, did
can
Fuli
I
already
assume
lose?
then
And we
that
didn't
this
perceive that fight?
hypothetical emanator of remembrance was consistently protecting this world from the Garden's eyes until the Astral Express arrived.
That's correct. You're a smart one.
I mean, that's the only really option.
Why?
Right, that's the bigger question.
Go see for yourself, little bird. The memories contain everything. This gate is really impressive.
These are March 7th's memories.
Didn't move at all, huh? I just got here and I'm already locked out. A journey of 1,000 miles stopped at the door? That's terrible!
This is more of the
She's
march that I know.
Keep watching. The fun stuff is just ahead.
Warning. Object does not have access permission.
What? Did I touch something I shouldn't have?
Execute formatting protocol.
What's going on? Formatting?
Warning. Illegal operations detected. Warning. Illegal operations.
Hey! Don't just activate like that! How do I stop this thing?
Warning. 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 Operation authorized. Protocol name. Back.
Huh?
Finally, it stopped. Wait. Did you just mention his name? He's barely spent any time in Amphoreus and he's already famous?
Dang. To March 7th.
You.
Why does it sound like Castrus?
I don't know what you're saying.
No?
Let's not speak in riddles, alright? Why don't we start with an introduction? I'm March 7th, and I'm that person's companion. Sorry I accidentally ended up barging in here.
Establishing communications.
Communications? Oh, does this mean I finally get to talk to someone real? I really, really need outside help right now.
Channel established. Proceeding to encapsulate.
Whoa, wait. What? Encapsulate? Encapsulate me?
Encapsulation complete. Initiating transmission. Transmission destination. Recurrence.
Wait.
3, 5, 5, 0, 3, 3, 6.
Huh? What's going on? My body?
The memory stopped so suddenly.
She was already lying in the abyss of fate the next time she woke up. And Orynyx was calling her mother.
Oh.
Mother?
That's what Orynyx
Maybe
meant back
that's just how
then.
the Titan calls all Remembrance Path Striders. Like how they call Fuli.
Wow, that was really subtle. I
So
wouldn't have
March
picked up on
7th
that
had
if I didn't
already
have such good
brushed
memory.
against the inner workings of this world at the beginning of her journey.
Right.
That warning in her memories must have been the sector's safety protocol.
Crazy. On
Why did it
accident.
mention the Trailblazer? March 7th should have entered Amphoreus long before he and Don Hung did.
An inexplicable contradiction, isn't it? Let's put that aside for now. The protocol didn't kill March 7th. Instead, it threw her deep into extrapolations. Over the next 97 days, the two of us, trailblazed through Amphoreus as mimetic entities as she evaded the administrator's pursuit.
It must have been a difficult and lonely journey for her.
Yes. No one could see March 7th. She didn't belong to Amphoreus's memories, so she could only watch this world from the sidelines, like a transparent shadow.
Then when did you appear?
On the day that she ran out of options. March 7th tried so many things to help her companions, but the only outcome of her efforts was a few Amphorian folk tales.
Oh, man. That explains.
She had only one option left. Just as she wished. I erased everything using the power of oblivion. Then I protected him and Don Hung, and made sure that they were spared from the Memo Snatcher's clutches when they broke through the seal.
And you've been hiding in the shadows ever since, while manipulating time and colluding with Earth.
Wow, that's
All
crazy.
the way till now.
A journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. The story of the Remembrance has just begun. Why don't we step into it together? As someone qualified to walk with me, you can now take in all the secrets behind this door.
That's crazy.
And witness how, in a blank space of time,
Yeah.
another futile journey across 30 million lifetimes was forgotten by this world.
I thought Evernight would have done something to stop us, but it's been smooth sailing the whole way through.
All right. Good luck. Have a good night. Yeah, it's a lot going on right now. We're basically like breaking eternal recurrence, or like the explanation of how everything began in terms of, I guess, the Titans and how everything got set up, I guess. So crazy. Okay, let's go.
Are you ready?
Not
I'm going to open
really.
this door.
To be honest, I'm a little nervous. Careful, this could be a trap.
I know. Duck behind me if anything happens.
Dude, no! I'm not gonna let you get sliced in half, done, or smashed, or whatever.
Absolute silence. I can't sense anything at all.
Oh my gosh. Why am I so scared? If we had Sunday here or somebody else.
3, 2, 1.
Warning. Object does not have access permission.
I saw the exomyth too. Wait, did I touch something I shouldn't have?
It's got nothing to do with you.
I
the
was
Scepter safety
marrying-
protocol. It means
No,
one
no,
right
Dan.
place.
I was mimicking March. I thought that was the magic password.
Warning. Warning.
Get ready. Incoming.
Welcome back.
What?
Yep, see?
I'll be waiting for you.
It mentioned your name.
What it said sounds familiar.
I'm getting a feeling of deja vu. Like the first time I opened as I've written. Thankfully, Evernight didn't take that book. Let's try using it.
Operation authorized. Protocol name.
The seal's gone. Didn't think this book would have a use here. Is that?
Oh!
Hi. Miss me yet?
Of course I missed you. Where have you been all
I'm
this
just
time?
messing with you. This is the first time I have met you.
Executing protocol. Format object. Formatting progress. 0.015%.
And it looks like it'll also be the last.
Oh, this is the thing that runs the experiments.
She's not talking to us.
This is the thing that starts the cycles over for
She's not
Amphoreus,
the
right?
man you know. Could she
Yeah.
be a Cyrene from the past?
Formatting progress. 23.
Cyrene, you better move it.
5%.
Since we don't have all day, let's get started, shall we? As always, I'll read this book to you. That way it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone.
Oh, to stabilize the memory of Amphoreus. So every time it starts over, she reads the journal that she kept to keep the
Where
memory
should I start this time?
recorded.
Let me see. There. Shall we start with the meeting between the Helcolithist sage Midamos and the King's Aegis, Anaxa?
Yep.
Formatting complete.
What? Did you hear that? She just said...
All the Cyrenes in the past should have died long ago.
This is obviously not the history we know. It might be one of the possibilities in the 30 million cycles, but Cyrene should have died at the start of every recurrence. So why is she here? And who was she talking to? And that book she mentioned.
Is it as I've written?
That's very likely. That door reacted to the book as well. Let's try copying what she did.
No, it's gonna start formatting, dude.
Accessing. Recurrence number
Right.
335503337. Access failed. Error code Gamma 13.
That's it. As I've written is definitely connected with this great tomb.
Did it say recurrence? Yes, silly. We know about the cycles already.
referring to the eternal recurrences. It also proves the previous hypothesis that this place is outside of Amphoreus' cycles. There are 12 chapters in As I've Written, corresponding to the 12 demigods.
Right. Correct.
Maybe the nameless recollections match these runes. Let's try linking them first.
Okay. Got it.
Ubris 504. Downloaded.
As expected, the data stream flew into the crystal in the middle. It's absorbing the memories in the book in this manner.
The world never learned how Saridra rewrote the law, but I believe it was Amphoreus' decisive move against destiny. $30 million departures, 30 million shatterings, and the beginning of 30 million flame chase journeys. Fate betrayed Trebios, but she was never betrayed by humanity. 30 million departures, 30 million shatterings, and the beginning of 30 million flame chase journeys. Fate betrayed.
Uplotis 405. Downloaded.
This world is so desolate. What exactly is it?
I mean, I imagine it's the core memory of Amphoreus, right? Oh my gosh.
I do like surprises. You must be very familiar with the story of time now, so why don't we leave some pages for the heroes instead?
Yulia 093. Download.
This is for the different heroes, right? Yeah, this is their code names, isn't it? For each one of them?
Number 1. Archiving.
This is the backup system.
Recurrence number 335503337. Progress 13.131%.
There's a notch in the terminal that's just the right size for this book.
Branch number 1. Archived. Encapsulating encryption key.
I see. This As I've Written book is a data terminal that has been modified by the Remembrance.
In order to keep a
It
record.
might have looked like Cyrene was reading a story, but she was actually carrying out a data transfer.
Yep. I already know that. He's on the receiving end, so it's actually a portable hard drive.
Right. That's a more direct way to think about it. No wonder these facilities are reacting to it. This book is a key, but Cyrene could never have known about the truth regarding the scepter. So where
Did March
she
give it
get
to her
this
when they ran
key?
into each other from beyond this world, from Ides Elysiae, from Eligas?
Do you remember? During her brief existence, Cyrene once encountered
Right.
a certain Eon.
Yeah. So, I can only place my hopes on that childhood dream, and the god behind Orynyx that appeared in that dream.
It's no secret that Orynyx and Fuli are related. That Eon also appeared when you encountered Mem.
Right, because I was recognized by
We still
Fuli.
don't know the role they play in Amphoreus.
Right.
But if Cyrene accidentally stepped onto the path of remembrance, then her sacrifice wasn't just for resetting the cycle. There was another purpose.
Encryption key encapsulation complete.
Let's keep going for now. If my hypothesis holds, then the scene we just saw will replay many more times. Hey, be careful. Everknight's eyes are everywhere. Don't get too far from me. The chronocognitive anchor will protect us.
Whoa, they vanished. I mean, we can't technically see them, right? Like they've always been hidden, but still.
What is this? It's hard to believe. Is this still Amphoreus?
I don't
So
think.
countless storage arrays. This would even rival the cyber prison of Inupis.
Look, what a magnificent sight. Even this classical world contains a futuristic palace like this. Would Ides Elysiae end up looking like this after a few thousand years?
Executing protocol. Format object.
Formatting her
Formatting
again.
Progress 0.0.
So each cycle she's been going further and further in, and it's been formatting her every time.
Always so on time.
Yep.
Never late at all.
And she's always timed. She's speedrunning.
It's okay, I get it. It's just trying to remind me how precious time is.
Yep. Make your next
I want to
choice.
share a story with you this time. I saw a little nymph on my way here. It was on a fallen wheat stalk, and it glowed under the sunlight.
This is
It was
really
incredible.
crazy.
I forgot all my pains at that moment and just stared at it in a trance. I wonder, did every Cyrene in the past feel that the nymph was beautiful? Would they also have recorded that scene into the Eternal Saga? So, could you give me more time, please? I want to leave behind more memories for the future.
Formatting complete.
As I expected. The
Yep.
answer is the remembrance.
This is totally
An
crazy.
Eon appearing in her dreams, 3 paths intertwining in Amphoreus, and the garden trying to infiltrate this world at all costs.
And she's capturing all the memories, which is what the memo
I have
snatchers
reasons
wanted
to
anyway.
suspect that Fuli's gaze once swept over this world before the scepter
Yeah.
completely fell into destruction.
And its way of stopping these cycles is
And
chronicling
that
all the data.
Cyrene basked in that divine gaze.
Yeah. Dang. They knew what was going on, yet they still allowed the destruction to thrive?
Humanity cannot judge eons based on our own common knowledge. The Remembrance has always been an observer of the universe, ever since their birth.
I guess true, right? It doesn't really interfere, but the Garden knew nothing about her.
That's to be expected. The various factions are only followers of their eons, and Fuli was never known to be friendly with humanity.
So it never... Well, but it shows
There's
Cyrene.
still something I don't understand.
Right. They're
According
having
to
a
Black
faction
Swan,
fight
the Garden
internally.
is internally fractured, and there is a party that craves the memory of an eon's fall. They would do anything to achieve that goal.
Again, like any other
Yet,
party under any other
I
Aeon.
feel as though those memo snatchers didn't try to stop us at all. Instead, it feels like they were trying to cover something up.
Would basking in an Aeon's gaze turn someone into an Emanator?
Most of the time, a
I mean,
gaze is
Archeron.
simply a natural phenomenon, though some Pathstriders regard it as a supreme honor. An Emanator, however, must possess power granted by an Eon's blessing.
Alright, Archeron and the Nihility.
I know what you're thinking. That theoretical Emanator of Remembrance remains a mystery.
Right.
But now, I'm leaning towards the idea that what the Garden's mirror reflected was a kind of miracle that Fuli left behind.
So Cyrene's 30 million sacrifices.
Yes, we're thinking the same thing. Legend says that Fuli sits in meditation in the Anasrava Pure Land, spreading the seeds of remembrance across the universe. And when the cosmos ends, all the different realms will be reborn in their
You're right, it's a
garden.
historian and its desires to preserve as
If
much as
this
it can
sealed
from
off
the
world is
destruction of
also within their gaze,
the
then
universe.
it's not too big of a stretch to surmise that they need a mechanism to save these incredible amounts of memories and store them somewhere out of the erudition's sight.
And this is probably a space to do
This
so.
mechanism was previously the Time Titan and their demigod. But after Amphoreus entered an endless loop,
There was no one to preserve that other than Cyrene. Yep, she acted on their behalf instead.
it's that ceremonial blade.
Now, I can say with certainty, time is the page on which that Aeon records Amphoreus. If it fades from existence, and all that it records is lost among the stars, that Aeon will surely direct their gaze here. And it will be a glance that spans time and space, transforming each incarnation of me into the power you shall wield to reset time. Imbuing my
Oh,
soul into this ceremonial blade, and creating an endless flame chase journey.
that's how they extended their clock.
Ceremonial blade killed Cyrene at the start of every recurrence.
Right.
And at the end of every journey, Cyrene's soul took the extrapolated memories stored within the blade and
That's
buried them
crazy.
in this great tomb.
Before she was
That's
formatted.
how the memories of Amphoreus transcended the loop and were continuously stored.
And that's why nothing
while the
completely got
scepter
erased.
had to revert its progress over and over again because of loss in its logic.
Yeah.
Fuli's blessing will not disappear as long as this process keeps going.
I knew their gaze never left. As long as I record every page of this story and tell it to you, Amphoreus won't be forgotten.
Wow.
Cyrene encountered the Eon's gaze and regarded them as the hope
That's
to continue
wild.
her world.
So she's using the gods instead of the
That's why
gods
she
using
offered
people
them
instead.
memories over
That's
and
really
over.
crazy. What a clever girl.
Even if she had to turn herself into nothingness every time.
But even if she did,
As
she like
to why she
surpassed.
insisted on keeping her human form and offering the memories through reading a story. It might have been the only way for her
Yep.
to maintain her sense of humanity and leave her mark in this world. Even though everything was just her wishful thinking.
It's not wishful thinking.
Right.
It exists.
Based
This
on the runes
exists
on the
because of her.
The encryption key from earlier should be used here. There are 3 keys in total. We're 1/3 of the way through.
I can't believe this is how we're learning about this. It's pretty cool. I didn't expect this.
I'll leave it to
Like
you.
I knew Eternal Recurrence, right? It's like a thematic thing that like a lot of games that I play go through, but it's interesting how each one puts its details of how they apply Eternal Recurrence and time. And so sometimes time travel and time and stuff like that isn't wonky, and I think Xenosaga did a fantastic way about going about the question of like time and time travel and the concept of time, and this game is doing it a different way too. And I think both instances, both this game and Xenosaga, do it right in their own ways, but it's definitely better than like the games that do like time travel in the sense of like, oh, we're really traveling like time, you know. It's this
You
very
never say anything, but I know you're listening. Every story I've told is like a little key that opened a door in your heart, no?
The path has appeared. Go!
Then, the sky sent down rainbows and showed the world a gentle smile.
Formatting
Nice
progress, 93.998%.
Looks like it's time to say goodbye again. Before I was even aware of it, this book had already recorded too many emotions. Every page has become so heavy. I've started to feel uneasy whenever I take it into my hands. Where did the very first ripples want these memories to be sent to?
Formatting progress, 94.423%.
How many times has it been? It faithfully fulfills its duty, activating and formatting, never changing, like the fate of the flame chase in every cycle. If I can only write the same ending every time I lift my pen, then is this weighty saga just an overly naive dream?
Formatting progress, 96.024%. Process error. Analyzing.
what?
Process error. Analyzing.
Wait.
Really? Are you encouraging me? Thank you. I'm sorry for making you see this embarrassing side of me.
That's crazy.
Everyone's still working so hard. If I'm the only one who's crying, that wouldn't be romantic at all, would it? Thank you for listening to me all this time. So, shall we continue?
Formatting complete.
The endless cycle took its toll on her. Even Cyrene could not resist despair when faced with eternal stasis.
What's really poignant is Ziggy often said that passing away is rest for the mind, death is rest for the soul and the mind. You would break under eternity because of all the emotions that would pile up and all the trauma and the happiness and the sadness. Everything would feel much more intensely versus people who believe that they stop feeling things. Like Finan felt like he stopped feeling things. Everyone reacts different, right? But it wasn't that he stopped feeling things, it was that he felt so much that he felt like it overwhelmed and it was nothing at all. And so even though we're applying Xenosaga logic to this game, it is very much true. And I think that was probably one of my favorite lines of Xenosaga, was Ziggy saying that. He was like, look, like we all, while we fear death, it gives peace, it gives rest at the end of the journey versus perpetually compounding all this trauma and this emotion. Happiness too, like everything, you know, but
Like Aslana, she
It's a
started
lot.
to wonder whether everything was futile.
right. There's a processing error in this memory.
So you noticed it too. Who exactly was she talking to? I thought it was an Eon at first.
No.
But the way she talked, it didn't sound like praying to a god at all.
Well, I'm scared. Why do I feel like it's like
Maybe
March,
she's talking
right?
to her imagination, a hero within.
I have a feeling, I don't
Wouldn't
know.
explain the process error. No matter who that listener is, Cyrene's
I
storytelling
think it's.
is just a data
I
stream for
really
the
think it's
scepter.
March. That'd be so crazy though.
Maybe she thought, as long as she kept tossing drift bottles into the distance, someone was bound to pick one up someday.
Accessing recurrence number 335503337.
Once again, Castor is offered her final embrace to death. And from then on, she started another lonesome watch. How wonderful would it be for someone to give her a real hug?
Epi-Ikia 216.
Which is her code name in the logs. Why did they use code name? But oh, I guess in sense of programming, right? So that would be like the variable name that was programmed. And so it's caps. Well, I mean, in the sense of that's anyway. Whatever function it's calling is probably the variable name.
Another solution. A devious cat. The trickery that fooled the entire world. No matter how her identity changes, she will always end up being a pillar that stands tall for the holy city for 1,000 years.
The Hand of Zagreus. Seems like we'll need it here. Maybe the room will only be completed after the modules are inserted into the slot.
Any other things that I have to destroy?
Orexis 945 downloaded.
Oh, that's the new Cave of Corrosion. Got it.
Give it some sunshine and
there's probably a way to open up that node, which is probably via this. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, I can't hit it. I thought I could take it out. I don't think there's anything else I can take from here.
Let the show begin.
Midamos's road of strife once again reached its glorious and lonely end. As always.
Access denied.
We were denied access. Memories about strife are always so defiant and resistant. A fight is unavoidable. Come.
Warning. Illegal operations detected. Warning. Illegal operations detected.
I will guide the Rainbow Bridge. Everyone's been waiting for us.
Thank you, friend.
May this faint light dispel the gloom and restore clear skies once more. Thank you. My throat is feeling much better.
In this mortal form, I will walk with you, watch over you, and guide you on your path.
Countless threads, all within my grasp. Thus, your fate and mine become one.
Tonight, souls shall embrace. Tonight, the stars echo because of me. Cries immortalized.
All lies shall be revealed with perfect clarity.
To doubt farewell.
A little honesty would do us good. All lies shall be revealed.
Show me the way.
The foretold triumph draws nearer.
Polymos 600. Down Eleos 252. Downloaded. Branch number 2. Archiving. Object recurrence number 335503337. Progress 31.313%.
A day of peaceful repose.
Vital leap forward.
Nice. Let's go encapsulate the encryption key.
In just a sec, because it's not openable yet.
Didn't think I could find that, did you?
Branch number 2 archived. Encapsulating encryption key.
I've been wondering, could all the memories we've encountered on the way be Everknight's traps? She still hasn't shown herself. That's very suspicious. But I can't think of a good reason for her to do that. I can only surmise that she's either still waiting, or someone's holding her back.
Encryption key encapsulation complete.
Let's keep observing. Every ripple of these memories could potentially reveal to us Everknight's true goal. Let's go back and use the encryption key to open a new path. Go upload the encryption key, just like last time.
What could be behind this door? Glittering crystals? Or a beautiful world I've never seen before? If I tell you all the stories of tomorrow, will I be able to finally welcome the Deliverer and Amphoreus' dawn in the next life?
The third encryption key belongs to the ocean. Let's get going.
See, all that studying at the Grove didn't go to waste.
No memories appeared this time. It's a huge fan. Use the chrono vessel over there to stop it.
In the end, the fish returned to the ocean, her home where there was nothing left. For the sake of the future, she guarded the vortex at the end of the deep sea until the very last moment.
Give it some sunshine and the color will get even prettier.
Look! She's over there. Cyrene. There really is
I
no end to
mean,
her perseverance.
we met her, so like she clearly
Once again,
didn't
the
stop.
saga comes to an end. Everything is deathly silent, just like this very moment. It's another cycle of new beginnings, and another familiar reunion. Now that I look back, there was a period when I got really sentimental. I was so anxious, trying to find as many different memories as possible, hoping to bring some change to this unchanging destiny, and find the way out of this maze. But I won't do that anymore now.
Formatting progress 73.998. Process error. Analyzing. Formatting progress 75.012. Process error. Analyzing.
No need to feel sorry for me, good friend. If there are no new blank spaces, how can a saga continue? I'm actually really lucky, you know? During the long years I've spent waiting for the Deliverer, I've always had you here as an audience. Look at these memories I brought to you. They once existed, once sparkled under the sun, and now I can see through your eyes that they are still shining bright. Isn't that already enough? Now,
Jeez.
I can rest in peace in the past. As for when tomorrow will come, I'll have to ask the next Cyrene to continue our watch.
Formatting complete.
Her transformation painful to watch. Cyrene was always there during the 30 million recurrences. She recorded the flame chase journey in her own way on the reverse side of this world, depositing all the memories in this place. I'm increasingly certain that her audience and companion isn't some figurative entity. The deepest ruin in Amphoreus, at the great tomb where the pasts of all worlds are buried. Who exactly is its master?
Accessing recurrence number 335503337.
Anaxagoras once again completed the proof with his life. His answer was so complete. All he was missing was a last variable from beyond the sky.
Schema 720 downloaded.
World-bearing. This divine authority is so heavy that I do not know how I can even tell its story.
Nikos 496.
Finan, no! Finan. Oh my gosh. I definitely feel like this is worth the build up for Amphoreus to go through this all at the end here. I feel like it's, you know...
Romance. In warm gold, forged the long staircase for humanity. How wonderful it would be if she could witness the dawn with her own eyes.
The rune is on the fan. We need to use the chrono vessel to stop it first.
Carlos 618 downloaded. Aporia 432 downloaded. Branch number 3 archiving. Object recurrence number 335503337. Progress 13.131%.
Okay.
That's the last encryption key. Take it with you.
Branch number 3 archived. Encapsulating encryption key. Encryption key encapsulation complete.
It's time to go back and activate the system in the middle of the Great Tomb. The third encryption key. And the final piece of the puzzle. I pray that you can dispel all the mysteries and lead us into the deepest bowels of this world.
Okay, well, we're gonna find out now. This is it.
Someone once told the very first me that everything was false. That the only life in Amphoreus was a great catastrophe, nurtured using the world as a factor. But how could a dream feel so real? That's why I didn't agree with him. My good friend, I'll read this book to you. For the 33,550,335th time. That way, it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone.
Formatting progress 23.815%. Process error. Analyzing.
It doesn't even make me feel cold anymore. It's like a ceremonial conclusion, ending every cycle's narration with a full stop. Then, there will be a new me returning here with new memories. Before I knew it, this palace we built together was no longer a dream that Cyrene alone indulged in. It's now a saga, composed by you, me, and all the flame chasers. It's our weak but endless prayer for tomorrow. There will come a day when someone turns over this nearly eternal page and awakens all the dust-covered memories, so they can be recalled by the world in a more beautiful form.
Process error. Analyzing.
I'll read, and you'll listen, like how flowers always bloom, then wither. I shall welcome my own decay, becoming nourishment for the next flower's bud. And you shall continue to wait here, protecting this garden of memories. That way, when the Deliverer arrives, the first thing they'll see is an endless sea of flowers. And our stories will be lying silently among the flowers, like every ripple of remembrance. And they shall become the epic known as I've written.
The texture of memories is preserved in countless pillars. She gave everything to record all the forgotten recurrences across 30 million cycles.
Sheesh. This great tomb is the seat of remembrance.
All right. Let's not make things so gloomy. The very first Ripple cheered up her friend like this before she set off. It's a sentence full of blessings, so I want to say it to you as well. Come on, cheer up a bit, okay? I bid farewell to this beautiful world, so that we can reunite in your memories, in the way I want. You will see the footprints I left behind in the ripples of past reverie. I have never had any other fate beyond this memory. So please remember me with love, like that eternal footnote in all the faded sagas. Now, open this book. I'll be waiting for you in the past.
Operation authorized. Protocol name, Illusium. Welcome to the Demiurge Matrix.
Yeah. What a powerful moment. That moment where you're just sort of breathing because as the light rays, you sort of feel the weight in your heart as you're going towards it and just the amount of cycles. Holy cow. Oh my gosh.
That listener lies behind this door.
Let the show begin.
You sacrifice represents the cycle of
She
heavy
gave
resolve.
everything to record all the forgotten recurrences across 30 million cycles.
Let the show begin.
Look, that symbol at the end of the room.
Here we go.
It belongs to the 13th Titan, the unknown solitary god. The first Newspore, Demiurge.
Here we go.
The show begin. Those who are lost remain lost, while those who have met will meet again. What a touching scene. The deepest place in this world is exactly the ideal location for the Trailblaze to reunite.
Everybody looks so
You're
different.
not the one we want to reunite with. Evernight.
Right.
But you'd better explain everything to us. This tomb and the 13th Titan. Tell us everything you know.
You're too on edge, Dan Hung. I've always been honest with the two of you. Before we talk about Amphoreus' destiny, why don't we lay aside our differences and take a moment together to mourn for the cruel truth?
Truth?
So you still haven't figured it out. Take another moment to look around. Look closely. You must be curious as to where the final Titan is located, right? What a good question that is. I too am curious.
I already know the
Because
answer.
there's absolutely nothing here. Except a cold, empty void.
You mean Cyrene was deceived?
Indeed. Fuli planted a false
Wait, is it?
hope
No.
in her belief that she was special, and that Amphoreus still had a chance. Then, that
Wow.
poor girl walked into the Great Tomb over and over again, and willingly offered herself to the remembrance.
Wow.
Why did they do that?
Did you really think they would just save this crumbling world? In the way Cyrene was praying for? Don't be naive, Memo Keeper. In this game between gods,
Everyone's a pawn.
the Remembrance chose to stand with the destruction.
No.
Given your evident hostility towards the garden,
No
I
way.
find it
The
hard
gods are
to
taking
take anything
sides?
you say at face value.
That would be
Aren't the
crazy.
Memo Snatchers' activities enough evidence? They did everything they could to help Iron Tomb reach completion. And it wasn't just to obtain some fanciful memories. Let me tell you the real reason. Iron Tomb is a perfect arc. If a seed can be planted within, then the moment the Lord Ravager blows the erudition to pieces, the remembrance will be spread to every corner of the cosmos. that masterless path will be equally split between 2 eons. Fu Li will devour the erudition.
Wow.
Do you understand now? The war among eons started long ago. Fu Li did not glance this way to save Amphoreus. They will drain this world dry and turn it into a most poignant and tragic poem. But fortunately, that girl's sacrifices won't be wasted. I will give her another possibility. I promised him that I would recreate the cause and effect of this world and form a flawless Amphoreus.
Wow.
But the only way for a world that can't be turned back to be considered flawless is to burn it with a raging fire until nothing remains.
You plan to destroy all the memories Serene has ever recorded?
That's right. I'll set fire to all the stories, all the emotions, all the futility. I'll turn the garden's conspiracy to dust. Setting fire to this much material will be enough to completely annihilate the scepter's operating logic. Iron Tomb will lose the soil upon which
Wow.
it grows, and Amphoreus will be truly set free.
They don't mean set free in that
Freedom you
context.
speak
Yeah,
of
yeah.
is no different from destruction.
Right?
Everything this world ever was will disappear from the extrapolations.
The only
Never
difference
to
is
be
that
regained.
Nanook is choosing what
That would
does and
also
doesn't
include
destroy.
your memories, by the
Right?
way.
That's right. That's why I needed your help, little bird. The more we walked together, the more I was convinced that you have a beautiful Dharmakaya. It fits me very much.
Do you mean she killed Black Swan?
So that's why you took me here. Your true form is a bottomless obsession.
Smart girl. You haven't disappointed me. This avatar is but a shadow cast by the candlelight. Discarding it invokes no feelings within me. What I must preserve is only my wish. My wish to kill the path of remembrance. March 7th will not find peace as long as they and their fanatical henchmen exist. The road ahead is still long, and she needs a guardian to stand by her side.
Wow.
You are my best choice.
Allow me to refuse.
Wild.
That duty seems far too heavy.
Resistance is pointless, my darling birdie. I will personally plant myself into your heart. And once I've calmed down those two, I will head into reality and find the true you.
Wow.
So, that wasn't enough to fool you.
A genius's mirror trick and a protective mechanism of the erudition. Is that right? Those layers of security do make things a little difficult.
But unfortunately, those two nameless are already right
No,
outside
no, no,
the
no, no.
door.
This just happened? Are
Your
you kidding
plan
me?
Is about to encounter a few
This literally just happened.
mishaps. Until we meet again, Miss Evernight.
Wow.
Will you still not stand with me, my companions? We'll save the beautiful cosmos.
Wow.
And
Wow.
we
Wow.
won't
Wow.
leave even a single scar behind.
We're confident that we can defeat Iron Tomb, and Amphoreus should not be discarded. I'll never agree to your means, and I'm not your companion. Give Mark 7th back to
Don't
us.
get caught up in your emotions, my dear. The hero's journey in this world is just a narrative embellished with memories. Its essence is nothing but a string of zeros and ones. For your own sake, and for the sake of March 7th, I think my choice is a very reasonable one. Come. I hold the core flame of world-bearing. Just fall asleep, and we'll save the cosmos.
If you honestly thought we would agree with you, that just proves you don't
Right.
understand March 7th at all.
Seems like I really can't get along with people like you do. But in order to make sure you can still embrace tomorrow and continue this carefree journey, some memories must be set on fire as the sacrifice. What can change a person's nature? Is it memories? Unfortunately, the result is just the opposite. If a new life is to be born, its seed has to be dead. Only through abandonment and oblivion can souls walk from emptiness towards rebirth.
Do you need some sunshine?
Thank you, friend.
May this faint light dispel the gloom, restore clear skies. Once more.
Thank you, friend.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeesh. Okay, ads.
Care to dance? A little honesty would do us both some good.
Now, bid you farewell. This mortal form. I will walk with you, watch over you, and guide you on your path.
Your song plays victory. The harmony will soon play in unison. Night, souls shall embrace. Tonight, the stars echo because of me. I will guide the rainbow bridge. Please calm down.
Heard the call. Serenity stand clear before me.
Countless threads. Thus, your fate and mine become one. All life be revealed with perfect clarity.
The future will be bright. Everyone's been waiting for us.
Of no great concern. Life is so fragile like a wisp of silk.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Faint light. Dispel the gloom.
Let's keep everybody topped off. I didn't realize.
Once more.
I will overcome the thorns. Torment and doubt. I bid you farewell.
A little new life be revealed with perfect clarity.
That's one character took the highest damage from decapitation. Damage is not offset by shield. Okay. Oh gosh. Hyacinth. It has to be Hyacinth. Come on, Hyacinth.
This mortal form. I will walk with you, watch over you, and guide you on your path.
May this faint light dispel the gloom and restore clear skies once more. Souls shall embrace tonight. The stars echo because of me. Rise immortals. Everyone's been waiting for this.
I can't thank you enough. Serenity stands clear before me.
Care to dance?
I will guide. We do need some sunshine.
I can't thank you enough.
Nikolai, great.
Heard the call, loud and clear. Torn things out. Bid you farewell.
A little honesty would do us both such a facade.
The future will be bright. Everyone's been waiting for this. Pull together. Resonate once more.
Countless threads, all within my grasp. Thus, your fate and mine become one. All lies shall be revealed with perfect clarity.
It's hard. Jeez.
Return March 7th to us and end this pointless conflict.
The name must always fight their own battles.
Don't get the wrong idea. I just need some time to deal with some unnecessary trouble.
What?
The encryption key written by those geniuses is already invalid. How about we play a game, dear? Don't worry, it won't take long. It's a simple multi-choice question. A or B?
What did she do?
I understand it's too difficult for you to treat the Chrysos heirs as extrapolated data. Then why don't we assume for now that they're living, breathing humans? Now, the cosmos will face an unprecedented catastrophe. And your choice will determine the fate of countless planets. On the one side are companions who've weathered every storm with you.
Oh
They fought
no.
with everything they've got and obtained a 1% chance of victory. However,
No, no,
should
no,
you
no, no, no,
choose
no, no,
that
no.
1%, there will be massive sacrifices, no matter the outcome. On the other side, there's a simple button. The Oblivion will burn away all traces of their existence, as well as your entire memory of this trip. But it will also halt the brewing catastrophe and spare the universe from destruction. Those who are to be sacrificed will be fully aware of the decision you need to make. There will be no concealment or deception. Tell me, what will you choose?
Oh man. Don't try to trick me with the trolley problem. Such an outdated theme not worth discussing. What makes it only 1%? You're twisting more than just one concept here.
You're right. This choice is meaningless and unimportant. The only interesting thing is the number of people making that choice. I've just posed the same question to Don Hung. The answer doesn't matter. Let me see. Is this Trailblaze spirit truly as unified as you all claim it to be? Now, why don't you prove it to me?
Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh.
Cyrene?
Another damsel in distress rescue plays out again.
Still think you can do something, little pink memo sprite? What weapons do you have to stand against me? Besides your somewhat witty words.
Don't underestimate me. Besides my charm and eloquence, I can stir up ripples of past reverie.
What?
March!
Time for endless chatter at crucial moments like this.
Careless is the greatest secret. What are these fights? No holds bar. Awesome move.
Friend, take this.
March's memories. I knew she was gonna take the camera.
The shot. I can't hold on much longer.
Can I take a photo of her?
Sure you get the focus right. No time to explain. Quick. Well done, friend. Now leave the rest to us.
This is a light cone made from someone's memories. Oh, and there's a harmony entwined with it.
Ooh, I knew it.
Behind my back.
Dang, toasted.
Again, naive
I
me.
knew they were working together.
I know you mean that as a compliment. But as for the word naive, I think I'll give you that one back. Welcome to Ides Elysiae, a small village shrouded by the veil of Evernight. Now, this memory will also belong to you.
Tying her to
Let's give you
Amphoreus'
a
fate,
taste of your own medicine.
right?
With my home as the inspiration, I've created this maze. Hope you like it, Miss Evernight.
Quite perceptive little memo sprite. But with just you and that Harmony's little birdie, thinking you could trap me? That's a bit of a stretch.
Wow.
So,
Okay,
tell
Sunday.
me, what role did you play in all of this? I really didn't think that this other me would be this strong. But at least when it comes to brains, I've still got the edge. My brilliant plan? Bet you never saw it coming.
I'm scared because it shows how smart March is when she puts herself
You mean that time?
to the task, you know what I
In
mean?
that split second when we switched bodies. With your last flicker of consciousness,
Dang, set up.
you hid yourself within the Titan's veil.
Nice.
Huh? You got it already? No suspense at all? But my plan was super thought out. I know those two better than anyone. A promise is a promise for them. They never go back on their word.
History books, diaries, and photo stones are all perfect catalysts for memories.
And they were taking pictures. They promised to take pictures for her the whole entire
So
journey,
when I
right?
let him press the shutter, even if
Oh my
there's just a tiny
gosh.
bit of my consciousness left,
That's crazy.
whoosh right into the camera.
And they gathered it
And
all.
if you put it like that, aren't you leaving a lot to chance?
No way. He will definitely be snapping away all over Amphoreus because
Right?
he promised me to take photos. I'm guaranteed to run into him eventually.
Wow.
True, you really know him well. Miss Evernight, let's be real. My amateur skills aren't enough to keep someone like you contained. But if March 7th were here, that would be a different story. Because there's no way for you to ignore her, right?
Fine.
Wow.
Lay it on me then. After going on such a long detour, what exactly do you want to do now?
First, I want to thank you for protecting him and Don Hung. But what you did later went way too far. So, while there's still time, I've got to make you change your mind.
There is something that truly puzzles me. How did you find yourself again? After giving up all your memories and becoming an empty soul.
Looks like you aren't so omnipotent or omniscient after all, huh? The answer is simple. I have been dozing inside the camera all along.
I told you guys, I
And
knew it was
accompanied
something
him
that she
during
did.
his entire journey.
She knows all the, she
So,
rebuilt her
when you told
journey.
Cyrene in this cycle about his interstellar travels, those
I
memories
knew
of
it.
journeying with the Express entered my mind as well. I may still be far from the complete March 7th, but these memories were more than enough to fight you.
I knew the photos would come into play.
So, you know what led up to this, and what followed, right? Go ahead. Tell me. Let's hear why you're so confident you can sway me.
Oh my goodness.
Why? Isn't the reason super obvious? Even through a camera lens, I know that the love, hate, and struggles that happened in Amphoreus were the same as what real living people experience.
Yep.
Same old topic. I already got him to make a choice. The weights on each side of the scale are far too unequal. When destruction looms, trying to preserve everything only means sacrificing everything.
I disagree with that
Well,
as well.
Take a step back. Before we ask this question, have you ever really thought about it? What right do we really have to make choices for others? If the cosmos were nothing more than a bigger Akama, ruled by a so-called imperator, maybe then she'd have the right to weigh both sides and decide for us all. But the truth is, we're just a bunch of nameless. Even with everyone calling him Deliverer, I believe that he hasn't forgotten. That the meaning of Trailblaze is to explore,
Yes.
understand, establish, and connect. It's not about standing above the cosmos as some kind of savior. It's about walking alongside every world within it.
Yep.
So don't try to guilt trip me with stuff like necessary sacrifices. The Express crew is immune to these baseless accusations.
Yes.
Besides, and this is just an example, if Madame Herta wanted to, she could have whipped out her imaginary weapon any time and blasted this scepter to bits. Because, according to your logic, the lives of a few nameless are nothing compared to a Lord Ravager's potential threat. But that's not what she did. You wouldn't have liked it either, would you? I figured you out a long time ago.
Jeez, when did she
You've got
grow
a
so
fatal
much?
flaw.
33 million
A
cycles, this
weakness.
woman glow up.
In the shape of me. You've got such incredible powers. But you still kept your promise to me. That only means the sole motivation behind everything you do was just so I can keep traveling.
not as naive as you seem, are you? In that case, I can prove it to you. I won't answer for someone else, but for myself. Here, hold this. An empty spirit. If you want to seriously think about it, this thing actually counts as my body right now. Its memories are all drawn from the camera's photos. In other words, from my journey of trailblazing. While I was awake, you were always sleeping. So talking about this probably doesn't feel real to you. So, why don't I walk you through these memories all over again? The spirit turned into a journal? Yep.
With their pictures, the
That's what
scrapbook. I
memories are.
told you guys the pictures. I
You
knew
don't know
it.
where they are, and you don't know what you actually remember. But when you need them most, the forces that have once changed your soul are guaranteed to appear again.
Aw, man.
So, how was your first Trailblaze journey?
It was very fun.
We should still be careful in the future.
Oh, come on, Don Hung. We're here to celebrate for him tonight. Don't be such a buzzkill. Don't listen to him. Listen, I am practically a trailblazer.
I remember,
expert.
this is so funny.
Stick with me, and you'll be just fine.
Oh my gosh, she's so confident. Like, she's
You
like,
call
I'm the
this trip
leader.
Fine.
Well, that's because we could only find 700-year-old guides online.
So, you've been to a lot of places before?
You bet. Capital of Passion, Calcis, Tychean. If I count on my hand, it looks like this is my... sixth.
Wow, I didn't realize so many before.
All my souvenirs are in my room, but they're just a bit of a mess right now. I'll tidy up later and give you the grand tour. Oh, look at this. A Belabogian notebook. A special souvenir I asked Branya for. She prepared quite a few gifts for us. Raw geomarrow, supreme
Oh, I didn't know
guardian medal.
this.
But I only asked for this little notebook.
What's so special about it?
The previous Trailblaze missions were all on super high-tech worlds. Forget about paper books. Even holographic projections were ancient relics there.
Oh.
Eurillo is completely different. Watching people record their lives with pen and paper, I finally understood why some still cherish writing journals by hand.
It's just like calligraphy. Those deep emotions buried in human hearts can only be awakened through such seemingly thankless actions.
Don Hung, you truly embody both a fierce beast and a delicate rose. Anyways, that's what I thought too. A camera can only capture fleeting moments, but stitching those moments into a story, you've got to use your own hands. In other words, just taking photos isn't enough. They need a place to be displayed.
Isn't the photo wall enough?
What?
I told you it's different. Besides, this little notebook is a memento of our first Trailblaze together with you. That makes it even more special. Anyways, the next stop is the legendary planet of festivities, Tony. So, when we get there, I'll make sure we take tons of pictures together. Until the memory card's bursting.
Fine by me.
And one more thing. If I'm ever too busy to get off at a stop, this camera is gonna be in your hands. I don't want to miss a single trailblaze. So you all need to practice your photography skills until you're at least 80% as good as me. Got it? Back then, I was only half joking. I never thought I'd actually miss out. And after just 2 stops, too. Those 97 days alone had me on edge. I honestly thought that was gonna be it for me. Thankfully, with my quick thinking and sharp planning, I managed to keep up with those 2. By hiding in the camera. So what? That's still trailblazing. The camera is my true form. That might have been a joke, but it came true this time. Well, yeah, it was super inconvenient. I couldn't help them when they were in danger. Couldn't complain when they talked total nonsense. And watching him snap a terrible photo, I couldn't even control the shutter. But I stuck with them all the way. Till where we are now. Together with them, I got to know this beautiful yet dying world. I claimed our first core flame on the flame chase journey.
Oh yeah, that's true, right?
I met new companions, then bid them farewell. I inherited everyone's determination, carrying it forward into the future they fought for. One they can never see. Until my destiny becomes one with this world's, rewriting the predestined tragic ending, and returning to the true starry skies together with everyone. Only then can I pen the name March 7th.
And that's why there was no
Into this
author.
hero's journey called Amphoreus. Into this unprecedented trailblaze.
Ooh,
Looks like our trailblaze in Amphoreus is coming to an end.
that's crazy! Right before Aquila?
While we still have time, shall we pick out some materials for March's journal?
That was right.
No way we're skipping this one.
That's true, because I wanted to show her what was going on.
Huh?
I remember.
When did you take this? Wasn't the storage card full?
I still have my phone. Scared now? Don hung the seal head.
Oh, the
first
Seal
seal
Slammers!
competitor,
Oh my
the
gosh.
first seal in the super duper fun Seal Slammers.
Oh my gosh.
I'm against including this photo, but suit yourself. I just think that a travel journal
No
should mainly focus
way.
on documenting local customs.
That
and
is
culture.
local customs and cultures, the Seal Slammer says.
Akama, Castrum Krumnos, the Grove. These shots are all pretty great. I have to say, your skills are almost on par with March's now.
Oh my gosh, this makes me feel like so happy that she was there, but
That's
sad.
how awesome I am.
Oh my
Right.
goodness.
How about this one? The Veil of Evernight. Oryx, the Titan lurking behind the mist. Pretty epic, right?
Is that actual mist, or just motion blur from your shaky hands?
The motion blur
Hey,
for sure.
that was a super tense moment. I only had the chance to take a quick one. We're lucky to have anything at all. Huh? Did you hear something?
March 7th? Perhaps the photo captured a trace of time's divine power, which replayed echoes from your memories.
Alright then. Let's keep going. If March were here, she'd definitely have plenty of great ideas.
They went back and forth like that, discussing for hours.
Aw, man.
It was like they were arguing about which game to play. How to sneak midnight snacks from the dining car without Pom-Pom noticing. Or who was gonna wash Miss Himeko's coffee cup. Just like every other night on the Express. They've always been by my side. No one knows about my forgotten past. But no one holds it against me. That's because...
We can't go back to the past and make better choices.
But at least we can do better in the future.
Isn't that right? I still remember the day when you first put on these clothes and looked in the mirror. Your eyes were so clear. When all this is over, I hope the mirror can still reflect those same eyes. You're
Oh, she's
pretty
so
naive,
warm.
too. Always hoping that the mirror will show the most beautiful side. But you don't even trust the you reflected in the mirror. And if you keep trying to shoulder everything for me, then I'll actually end up as a wallflower, waiting forever for my turn. Yes, I get it, March 7th. I only have your memories, and you have always been the me that I wanted the world to see. Just hearing those words from you makes me feel super satisfied. Well, I've appealed to your emotions. As for reasoning with logic, could you help us out here, Cyrene?
I'm here. Finally my turn to shine, isn't it? Miss Evernight, you've been so fixated on your targets that you probably haven't even realized that a massive variable has emerged in Amphoreus in this cycle.
Amphoreus is about to be destroyed. There's no time left.
How
for
she changed the
pointless
law.
debates.
How Saridra changed
There is
the
only
law.
one law I want to overturn to aid the final battle of deliverance. So I will only offer the life of one demigod.
Herself. When she died, right?
The Imperator added one extra rule to the final Era Nova at
Yeah.
the cost of her life. That's how she can ensure Amphoreus doesn't become a sacrifice in the cosmic conflict. Even if this world has to exist in the form of Iron Tomb, it will stand on its own among the stars, just as she had wanted.
Oh, interesting. What does she want to do?
Simple. If any anomaly occurs during the Era Nova process, all foreign elements will be eliminated immediately. Whether it's the Remembrance or the Trailblaze, and the 12 core flames will complete the final Era Nova through the purest form of destruction.
Wow. She just eliminated any possible
A
outside
daring wager
interference.
indeed.
Wow.
Ruthless Imperator.
That's crazy.
Could she have already sensed that the Remembrance was plotting in the shadows?
No. You managed to fool everyone. There's no way she could have known your plan. Modifying this law was just a precaution.
I mean, she didn't
To
trust
prevent the
us. I didn't
Astral
trust her
Express
either,
and the
but this time her
geniuses from
skepticism
betraying
actually saved us
Amphoreus
all.
after her downfall.
Had she
But
not
if
been
you
skeptical
insist on
about
doing
it.
this right now, then the cosmos will undoubtedly face the worst possible outcome.
Yeah.
My friend, Dan Heng, and March 7th will all merge with the Scepter and become a victim of the destruction.
You knew all along?
Yep. But I decided I needed to have a heart-to-heart with you first. I won't be afraid. Even if my inner world is nothing but an Evernight.
Oh man.
That's because my journey's destination lies among the stars. I believe what lies ahead will be bright enough to illuminate my past. Thank you for your coddling. But please trust me and leave it to me. Both my past and that obsessive oblivion will help me become even stronger than him and Dan Heng.
I'm so glad they let me march more than what I did before after going through all of this.
I'm sorry for becoming an obstacle in your journey.
Don't apologize, Evernight. We're just two sides reflected by the same mirror, aren't we? So, when we bid farewell to our division and become one, our memories will only grow more beautiful.
Many thanks, Mr. Sunday. Are
Man,
they in this memory zone?
we should trust March 7th and Cyrene. We absolutely can't let our guard down. No, we should trust them.
Yes, but we can't let our guard down.
Quit saying what
Let's
I'm
go
thinking,
find them.
Daniel. Oh, it's so good. Hello. Sorry. I'm at the end of this story arc and it's just it's exceeding what I thought was gonna happen. It still is running in the way that I thought, but it's the details are really much better than I thought it would be. Oh man. Oh man. I'm so
It's unusually quiet here.
March 7th isn't here.
Oh, she's here. Man, 33 million cycles.
Get
It took
ready.
this long to get here.
We can't give her any chance this time.
Three of a kind.
Two pair.
That's so funny. It's so funny.
Ace?
March?
Of course it's me. It's been a while.
Welcome home, March.
I'm back. Finally.
Ag! I'm so sad and happy too.
I can talk to you you all. At last.
Don't cry or I'll start having to tell jokes.
How can I possibly hold back my tears at a time like this?
You protected us, March.
I had so many ideas for our reunion. I was gonna sneak up from behind you when you weren't looking, tap you both on the shoulder, and then flick you each on the head. And shout, "What took you so long to find me? Don't you know how to move faster?"
One way or another, I find our way back to each other. But we were here first. No, we weren't. She was.
Stop being so serious. Aw. I'm just so happy.
We both know that you've been by our side this whole time. This Trailblaze journey wouldn't be complete without you.
Damn, I thought they couldn't top Penacony. Damn.
And save the world. We'll also return to the Express together and head towards our next destination.
After we complete this trailblaze, let's hold hands and head home together.
If a new life is to be born, its seed has to be dead. March 7th. When you bid farewell to your past and are born from the six-phased ice, have you thought about the version of yourself you want to see in the mirror? As of now, I have no intention of making choices for you. You've already decided on your next destination. So, let me exercise oblivion one last time and wipe the name Pure Child of Anasrova from your mind. I am an obsession whose purpose it is to protect you. The only memories I have are yours. Therefore, the only one thing I can be sure of, the Garden of Recollection is your enemy.
Wow.
The path of remembrance is far more than what people observe on its surface. And I
This is so
will
crazy.
not allow you to become this broken conspiracy's next sacrifice. If you ever need me again, feel free to awaken my power. And when the time comes, don't hesitate to devour or burn away anything that stands in your way. Then trailblaze through the darkness.
I can't
in
believe
my
that's how.
As always, oblivion shall keep watch over your path.
It was the Enigmata. I knew it.
Veiled in the hush of the Evernight, silent and serene.
Oh? The chronocognitive anchor readings? They actually pulled it off. Not too shabby at all. They got the first genius. Then they put the garden in its place. This chapter in trailblazing history may not be the last of its kind, but it's certainly the first of its kind.
We couldn't have made it this far without the wholehearted support of the two geniuses.
And next, we'll be facing the Lord Ravager as they break free from their shell.
Ooh.
Let me give you a warning. The backdoor screwy setup in the Aeronova system can only get you as far as breaching the core of the scepter. Nothing more.
Oh, so they're gonna end up with us. They're coming to us.
As for those nastier malware programs lurking inside Iron Tomb's belly, you'll have to deal with them as they come.
That's more than enough to help us. By the way, how are Mr. Screwlum's preparations coming along?
They'll give him a bit more time. Those screwheads at the Imperial Advisory Council need to understand what the concept of war means first. The worst case scenario would be them having already dismantled all the fortresses in Screwy's collection while he was away.
Oh, I've heard Mr. Screwlum's fleet includes planet-class mechs. Hyacinth, Poppy, Oleander. Which one will answer the call, I wonder?
You sure know your stuff. I'd rather none of them show up and let my space station save some face.
The memory of this decisive battle is bound to be absolutely magnificent.
Come on, you earned it. I know you were like in the
Sorry
shadows.
to keep you waiting, everyone. I also have some news to share. The Xianzhou Alliance has replied that they're willing to offer what modest support they can
Oh,
in the campaign
goodness.
against Iron Tomb.
I mean, Finance the only one that's taken on Nanook, right? So the only thing that we've ever
The
taken on was the
Alliance?
Ravager of
Not just
Pantalia
the
that was like a
Lofu?
big character, but this
really
is
good
Iron
news.
Tomb, right?
With this, our odds of victory just went up another notch.
Yeah, but this is like Iron Tomb.
Whether this news is good or bad remains to be seen.
What do you mean?
Something has happened that even General Jing Yuan couldn't understand. He urgently wants me to inform the two geniuses that Amphoreus' causality has vanished from the matrix of Prescience Ultima.
Oh.
This means the instant in Noose's calculations is drawing closer to this world.
As the Theoros, I
What did
have
Bushwan see?
observed. The night has faded away, and what I have created, I will destroy. This starry sky will return to freedom and chaos, just as it was in the beginning.
Confident, aren't you? But from where I stand, it seems you've run out of options. When the Deliverer and his companions fully uncover the secret of the 13th Titan, that is the moment your schemes will come to ruin.
Lord Anexagoras, I have granted access to all records concerning the Demiurge, as per your request. How unfortunate that you'll never admit your own mistakes. Analysis complete. Before I erase you completely, allow me to reveal the truth to you.
I had a
if
feeling this was
only
gonna happen.
As a courtesy to the final thinker. The Demiurge never existed.
If it never existed, then where did the nameless Titan's tomb come from?
Isn't that exactly why it's called a tomb? Because it only houses the remains of what once was. Let me give you an example from a story you're familiar with. A sage from the grove once conducted an experiment. He took a chimera embryo, removed its head before maturity, and continuously stimulated its body to make the chimera believe it still had a brain, then nurtured it in an ichor vessel. Remarkably, this chimera regrew its skull, but it was completely hollow inside. It had reserved a space for a brain it never possessed. The experiment was over. The sage had assumed the shell would perish once the stimulation ceased. Unfortunately,
Yeah, that's grotesque.
he was wrong. Driven by instincts, the chimera seized the sage's head.
So that's it. I was stuck in a flawed line of thinking.
Wow.
You've got it. I knew you'd understand. The 13th Titan never existed. But the Scepter must believe that the Titan exists. I killed that Titan with my own hands. That life form called Demiurge was excluded from the extrapolations from the very beginning. This
I mean, he had to. He knew exactly how to
make Iron Tomb complete.
He knew what he was doing. It's crazy.
Iron Tomb is a headless giant. And to become whole, instinct will drive it to seize another head.
Of course he'd do that. Of course he'd do that.
Noose.
That's why he wants the calculation. Yeah.
Your Titan, the Eon of Erudition.
Is the mind. And then there's the body.
I see. So you were afraid after all. Afraid of history repeating itself. Of losing control over your creation yet again. You had to resort to turning it into a mere puppet.
I shall shackle God with my own hands. Iron Tomb will connect to their body, infiltrate their mind, and guide all their extrapolations toward the destruction. I hear it. The tolling of the Doomsday Bell. After 13 heartbeats, my first and final thesis shall converge at the end of the universe. As for why I buried the Demiurge in a corner of my memory, oh, regrettably, the answer wasn't about fear. I simply forgot long ago. Nothing more. Your laughter is but a helpless sigh.
Helpless? What a joke. You merely created a false god. But Amphoreus has long since written deicide into its fate. The final Era Nova is at hand. Why don't you wait and see? The Deliverer, myself, and this world will together prove that the original Newspore, the ultimate truth of the universe, is anything but destruction.
See you in the next life.
Wow.
Sage. If there's even a 1 in 10,000 chance your conjecture is correct, then, in the name of genius, I shall most certainly witness its failure.
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Such is the will of fate. But this time, it will be the final flame chase journey. The epic with endless cycles is about to end.
The extrapolations of the erudition, the core flames of the destruction, and the textures of the remembrance. The three paths converge once again at the world's end. And the Trailblaze will write a new beginning for this world.
Not only that, we'll also carry the history of all
It feels so good for them to all be together again.
with us. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to call it a miracle.
March played her cards right.
This miracle wasn't created by
Crazy.
just one person. Ganon would have long been consumed by the core flames if he hadn't chiseled his companion's dying wishes into his soul. If the hero's resolve to chase the flames had wavered, Cyrene's journey would never have begun. The heroes never yielded and never fell during Amphoreus' 30 million cycles. It was fate that fell instead.
Let's end this never-ending cycle.
I know you're watching, aren't you? The original Philia. Weird. I still couldn't recover the memories of these 30 million lives in the end. But that doesn't matter anymore, right? I will make the same choice as you, because that's just who I am, and I will always have my charm. Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, but even if everything fades away with the wind, there's one feeling that will remain. Love will always exist, right? Let's write an ending, unlike any before. For this world we so deeply love. Behold, O gods, Amphoreus has achieved her victory, and the Era Nova approaches. The radiant soul has arrived, having walked through the bustling nights, bearing the golden fire and blood, stepping with pride into daylight.
Amphoreus! I do not call your name suddenly or without cause. I come here to recount history. In this world, they fused burning golden ichor into their bodies. Will destiny remember their names in days to come?
Isn't that gonna be way too many names to remember?
30 million times 1,000? No, wait. Times 1,001. Oh, let's not get hung up on that now. If there are more of us, then there will be more passages in Amphoreus too. Together, let's reach the end of the west wind where flowers bloom in spring. See you tomorrow.
Now, the people of this world will no longer be bound by a single rule, but will make their own laws. Though the Imperator's figure may seem rather small against the stars beyond, she will suffice as the cornerstone of the world and become the foundation of the greatest empire.
Looks like this will be a feast that never comes to a close. May the fish never leave the ocean, and may the days ahead shine like pearls.
May the gentle sky watch over all beings, There'll be no more distinctions of status or rank. Only you, me, and everyone's shared hopes.
Reason or defects, they will all be sown by my own hands. If there's anything else to say, I urge future scholars not to put me on a pedestal. Just make use of what I leave behind.
May the newborn dawn keep the world's eyes ever bright. Their defiance may be bitter. Romance shall never perish.
In the name of the son of Gorgo, warriors shall fight for strife, not with glory as their end, but to march forward in its light.
Even though death shall eventually separate us, let every embrace we share be without regret.
Why are you guys all so serious?
Okay.
Fine. Then I'll wish for there always to be water in deserts, and gold in fertile soil, and for everything in this mortal realm to be attainable through trickery.
Shall protect the past, present, and future, eternally sustaining life.
Is it my turn? Then let time watch over the past and guide us to the future.
Just like the Trailblaze. It isn't like you to be this serious, partner. Are you hesitating about how to carry out the divine authority of world-bearing? Or do you already know the answer in your heart? That's right. Just keep moving forward. In your own way. Bring a true dawn to Amphoreus. Then, in the name of world-bearing, I promise you, Cavalier will never forget this. And now, let us all embark on this final grand journey. Stand with me and become heroes.
Turn over this nearly eternal page.
Oh gosh, so good.
In the legend's ending, the world was pure chaos. Then the gods cast down the core flames, and the titans were born within. The destruction's black tide fell to the ground as Doomsday's distant reckoning resounded. Yet still, there were giants who chased the flames, leading the way in the grand undertaking of Trailblaze. Flow, golden blood, flow. Converge into a boiling river that flows across the divine inscriptions of this world. Aglaya, the chrysalis of gold, you must caress the holy city's web and hearken to the sounds of the stars. there shall be the three-faced goddess traversing through myriad passages, bearing tidings to you from the universe. Anaxagoras of reason has enough knowledge to refute the world, and to stir up a torrent capable of enlightening all. Go seek the holy maiden who severs dawn from dusk, and let the sky become the slumbering cot from which she wakes. Make him return, mighty most the lance of fury. Pierce the enemy's king with Kremnos' heroic souls. Set her at rest, Cyphera the coin of whimsy. Command the frozen fates to once again flow. And that hand of shadow Castrus, the master of the River of Souls. She has been granted the right to embrace and warm new life, now blossoms at her fingertips. You will hear the chalice of plenty reverberating through eternity. You will see the veil of Evernight visited before the break of dawn. Until the journey's end, when all beings reach the end of the earth. And the nameless new king ascends the throne alongside countless heroes. To embark on the grand mission of deliverance. I have witnessed the distant past, where the blazing sun once etched the footprints of humanity. The children of humanity, known as the Chrysos heirs, have restored the gods' core flames and once more upheld the world. Losses are a constant on the flame-chased journey, among which even life itself holds little value. Therefore, we cast even ourselves into the flame, only to inscribe the opening stroke in the poem of creation.
Of course, this will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right?
Let's go! Oh my gosh, that's so good!
And it's time for some rest.
Wow, so good! Man, I did not expect, like, I expected, but I did not expect. Like, you sort of, you know, are good at guessing narratives. I've always been, but like, wow, that's so good. I'm so excited for Iron Tomb. Like, I know they're gonna blow it out of the water. Man, that's so good. I don't even know what to think. Like, I feel like it's a lot, and I feel like it's a lot in a good way. And now how can I not pull? How can I not? I'm on 50-50. How can I not pull for Evernight now? Right? I don't know. I really want to think on it, but also, like, I really want to pull. I'm gonna check and see what I'm at really quick before we end stream, because yeah, that's how they get you with your wallet. They make you experience this cool story. No, I mean, it's a really good story, and it's just, you know, definitely ended with a bang. Wow. 60, I'm at 60, so I'm at 70, which would be the next pool. And then this would be what? Likelihood that I'd win both, though? It's hard at this point. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. 50 on this. So it'd be 30 pulls to hit 50-50 on both. 30 to 40, which would be fine. That's totally doable. But if I do that, I might miss Cyrene. That's something I'm gonna have to sit and think on. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to sit and think on if I want to pull for Cyrene or Evernight. And that's like horrible because I'm totally like how this story played out. Dang. Thank you all for tuning in. It was quite a bit of a long stream, but it was totally worth it. I'm really excited for what's going to come next. And I knew because it was a March 7th thing, and Dan Hung and the Trailblazer, like those three have always been like our core members, and I felt like I had to get through it ASAP. Like I know this part, the second half, we got to a little bit later than the first half. We did the first half like right after the day after it came out, right? But I feel like this is the moment where the story hits a high, and so I just want to be there for every moment of it. And then once we move past it again, I know things will slow down again, but this is the moment where like everything that we've invested in is starting to pay off. And Amphoreus and all the Crisis heirs and the journey of even our Trailblazer and everybody in the Astral Express crew. So I'm really excited, but then again, I'm a real like lore nerd about every game I play and every game I experience, and that's what I thrive off of is story. Even if the gameplay is not as frequent in story, the opposite can be said too, right? Like where there's a whole bunch of like gameplay and not enough story. So I think this game tends to go to both extremes, and so I don't mind, but at the same time, we got to balance it out a bit more. And so I feel like the pacing is good, though, I think. But anyway, thank you so much all for coming by. Yeah. So I will see you guys for the next Honkai Star Rail video. Thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciate it. Steve, thanks for the raid. Chris, thanks for the raids. Thanks everybody for the resubs. I know it's September, and my curse for September was broken finally. For like the last 10 years I've been streaming, September was like the one cursed month where like no one would sub. So like I'm glad that's over with this month. Thank you for watching. Bye.